Hello everyone, this is Athena Artist, and welcome to Chapter 5. We're going to be changing up a few of the things that I thought we were doing, because now that I've had one person die. But let's start with this. I'm going to take this person out from being the teacher, and I'm going to put them full-time over here into the reed farm, because that way I'll have a continuous source of some reeds available to me from now on. And I'm also going to put this in pause and put the game in motion while I talk about everything else. And I want them to collect all those wonderful resources that they've harvested there. Okay, my long-term goal is going to continue to be, because I figure we've accomplished long-term goal number 1 in survival, in that we have a nice amount of food, we have clothing, we have tools, and they're fairly healthy. Not real healthy, but we'll keep working on that. And now we need to move on to stage 2, long-term goal of getting my people educated, my kids. But that's not going to be happening real soon. So again, that's going to be one that's going to span over probably the next, at least a few chapters here. Okay, how are we doing with collecting those? What I want to do insofar as I decided to entitle this episode The Hunt for Stone, because I want to focus on getting 4, and there you're done. So let's get you started on harvesting some more wood for me. Not a lot, but some. But what I need you to do is start getting stone. Because, and I'll show you here in just a moment. Let me get this started. While they're busy running around and doing their thing. Oh, and I better get them. There should be a little bit of iron ore here and there. Because, let's see, how am I on the iron ore? Well, see, this person, they actually need to go make me tools. So that's going to use up quite a bit of that. And I want to, well, you'll see here. So let's grab just a little bit more. Where's some more? Most of it here, again, is right there in my cemetery. Let's see if I can't find any little bits of iron real handy. Just a little bit up there. Probably have to cancel some of that. Okay. So now they're working on that. My short-term goal for this chapter is to actually get the foundations for 4 different buildings set up. Our first being the blacksmith, which is where all that iron ore is going to become important, which is why I was grabbing a little bit more. But then there's the stone. There's 55 stone for that one. And for the well, it's 40. So I'm going to call it a generous 100 or so that I need for stone. Now wood, not much wood there, but there's 32 for that. And the other 2 buildings I want to get, again, have them foundation for is our first Shorehouse, which is going to go right in here. Put that on hold for now. Looks like you've almost got enough wood cut for me right now. And I tend to use roads as a layout guide so I know where things should be. Okay, there's my Shorehouse. So let's put in a small little barn. I know there's one right there, but that's quite a few steps away. So it's minimizing steps, and I love these new little barns. Maybe a little bit wide, but they're very, very useful. Put one of those there. So, now, stone for wood. We've got 40 there, and 32. So, I would call it something above 150, which means I'm almost there. But you see, I'm going to be burning up logs here and making tools. So, let's see how much. Let's pause the game for just a second here. How much wood are you, more wood are you going to be cutting? Well, you've almost got it all cut. Okay, so just let them finish doing that. Put the game back in motion. So, let that work. And now I've got to punish, because you see, the shore house is going to become very important as things progress. Let me get these out of here so I don't have so much clutter in the way. And I need to find the edge of my barn, because what they're going to be doing first for me is collecting reeds. So that's why they need the barn. But then after that, they'll be collecting either sand or clay, something of that nature. So they're going to need a materials stockpile. Let's see, where's the edge of my barn again? Let's see, right there. And there's my road. So it goes right in here. So they can dump. I'm going to put you back over on making fire bundles, because we've got lots of tools now and lots of clothing still. Okay, so now still good, we didn't burn up all that wood. So now they're just going to be hunting my stone and that little bit of iron ore for me. And while they are doing that, I will explain why I took that person out of the teacher and made that change. As I said, we already lost one person. And this guy here is, I am afraid I have to say, he will pass here soon. And there's Bronzo. Now Bronzo, or however you say his name, ugh. He is a guy, and he's down there, and he's going to pop up in here and marry her. Come on. There you go. Now they're going to start having babies. Now for a very short time here, I'm actually going to have 2 workers. But remember, I'm going to have this guy here die on me. So then I'll be back down to 8 again. So my original thought was to get well, there's a new one born right there. Got another guy. This gal here, have her become my first student. Now it looks like it will be this guy here. And I'm going to put my focus on him. Oops, where did it go? I lost him. There we go. So, my new long-term goal, put the game back in motion. He's just been born. So I want to have his sister grow up so that I will have someone flip back over into being a teacher and getting so that he can go to school and become educated. So how are we doing? Almost there, stone-wise. Because these folks up here, yes, they're past childbearing age now. They haven't had a baby yet. You're still alive. You've got your kids there. They could have another one. It's hard to say. And we've got one down here now. Another boy. Lots of boys. Okay, how are we doing on stone? Looks like you've run out of stone to collect, and you didn't get enough. So let's grab some more stone. There. Keep it back in motion. Oh, I think you've had your first child. Yes, you did. And that is a girl. Yes, it generally does go kind of boy, girl, but not always. So, lots of iron ore now. And look at all those feathers. Well, how are we coats? 71. I don't really need to swap you. I don't have any leather at all. That's actually useful because right now my tailor is going to be working for me as another laborer and helping me get that stone together. Now, looks like you're finally getting there, up to 91. Well, okay. Let's put you to work on laying our foundations for these two first. This is all just going to be wood. She is now 7. Shit, I might be able to actually get her over into being the teacher before the end of this episode. So that she would be available then to, well, whoever it will be that will grab that position. Okay, let's see. That one looks like that's done. So put on, oh, nope. No such luck. Well, okay. It's a good thing I put it in hold. We got that done. This person has now passed, so their house is empty. Now, I don't want, because I have several couples in here, I want them to stay together so they're making babies and stuff. So I need to kind of put a hold on this house so no one moves into it, and I'm going to do that by telling it to upgrade it. But that will actually kind of hold it in storage, if you will, until she can grow up and become an adult, and then I'll have a house I could just pop her right into when she does that. So, now that's done, and I want them to start laying my foundations for these two. Come on, there we go. So let's keep going, folks. Now they should come over here and get whatever remaining food and fire bundles and whatever else is in there in that. Okay, there's the well. well is done. Well, foundation's done. I'm gonna want to shut that one down because I'm gonna go back to work on that again very shortly. How are you doing with the blacksmith? You're getting there. Do we have enough iron ore? Yes. Okay. So, just about. Come on, folks. Let's run around a little faster. There we go. There's the blacksmith's laid. Foundations down. So, and we've got a few minutes left, so might as well have them go back to clearing that cemetery again for me in the time I have left. Because as I said, there's a lot of iron ore right in here, which I really want to get into storage. So, because these crude tools do not last them very long. And let's see. He is now 3. How old is his sister? She is now 9. She's going to become an adult here very shortly. That's what I thought. So, where's my dock home again? Let's bring that down here. Is what I think I will do. Come on, folks, we got a few minutes left here. And I think I'm going to have to put a pause on that so you can get those resources collected for me. Let's get that stuff picked up again. Hopefully sometime soon I will actually get that one finished. And there she's now an adult. So, we're going to reclaim this house. And see, she moves right in there. And now, well, because he's just 4, let's actually... let's get some of these buildings built. Well, I've got her, well, someone of extra available to me. Let's see if we can't. Put one person on as builder, and I'm going to let them actually, like I said, I'm gonna keep an eye on him. When he gets to be like 9 years old, then I'll have to take them off of being builder, put them over to being teacher. This way I could get kind of caught up on the roads. He just turned 5. Okay, done with the barn. Still takes a while to do these things because I've got one person being as laborer, one person as builder. should be able to get that built. I don't know if I will be able, because I'm going to actually, it's 20-minute mark here, so there. That is now finished. I'm not putting anyone over there, but that will be collecting reeds. I'll just close that one down now. Well, I'm going to let them start putting in roads, I think. And that is where I'm going to end this episode. Again, I'm going to keep an eagle eye on this guy here. He should be turning 6 here on me soon. So I will take my builder off then and put that person. There they are, they're 6. They're going right over into being in the school, so as to catch him and some of these other kids and get them educated. So that is it for this chapter. Thanks for watching. See you in the next one.